Hello, my name is Alan Velez, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to administer the 1 mile jogging test. The test is fairly simple. There's only 3 things that you're going to need. You're going to need a pencil, some paper, and a stopwatch to time the run, which I'm going to use a cell phone to time myself. First of all, to begin the test, you need to do about 5 to 10 minutes of a warm-up or stretching exercises. So we're going to do some stretching exercises, followed by some dynamic stretching of the body to get that heart rate going. The 1 mile walking and running tests are 2 well-known tests to indicate cardiorespiratory fitness and are both for men and women. The 1 mile jogging test is a submaximal test and is also developed for men and women ages 18 through 29. This test does require that the subject run as quickly as he can without full exertion and is able to complete the entire mile running without stopping. Lastly, a minimum of at least 8 minutes is required for a male, and for a female, at least 9 minutes to complete the submaximal test. To get the test going, you're going to want to find a starting position anywhere on the track, and you're going to run for 4 laps around until you get back to the initial position. So we're going to get ready for the test. We're going to turn on our timer, and we're going to get it going. After finishing off the run, you're going to want to get your stopwatch and write down the time that you got for your 4 laps around the track. Next, you're going to want to use your stopwatch to record your heart rate. So you're going to grab your heart rate and take it for 15 seconds. Straight after that, you're going to want to multiply it times 4. Next, you're going to want to grab your pen and paper, write down your measurements, the time that it took you to run the 1 mile, and your heart rate. And these measurements will help you establish your VO2 max. Upon completion of the test, it is vital to take the heart rate of the subject once again using the index finger and the middle finger, like I said earlier, upon the carotid artery or the radial site. The 1 mile walking test is useful to test older sedentary individuals ages 20 through 69. It is easy to administer and can be used to test large amounts of groups. The next test that we're going to administer is a 1 mile walking test. For this test, we're going to want to follow kind of the same simple guidelines as we did for the 1 mile run, where we're going to want to stretch and get the heart rate going and activate all of our muscles. So to begin the test, same thing. We're going to line up on the starting position and we're going to walk. After finishing the 1 mile test, we're gonna grab our stopwatch and get our recordings for how long it took us to walk the 1 mile. And we're gonna record our measurements down on our piece of paper. As soon as we're done with both tests, we're gonna want to do a cool down, maybe a nice little jog around the track, around the field, to get our heart rate back down to normal and prevent us from injury from further field test or any other activity that we're gonna do.
In order to calculate the 1 mile steady state jog test, the equation goes as follows. For VO2 max, you're going to want to do 100.5 minus 0.1636 times your weight in kilograms, which was 75.29 for myself, minus 1.438 times the time it took the test, which took me 6 minutes and 30 seconds, minus 0.1928 times 160 beats per minute, plus 8.344 times 1 because I'm a male. And my VO2 max final was 56.33 milliliters per kilogram per minute. To calculate VO2 max for the 1 mile walk, you're going to have to do the equation, which is going to be 132.853 minus 0.769 times 166 pounds, which was what I weighed in at, minus 0.3877 times 23 years of age, that is me, plus 6.315 times 1 because I'm a male, minus 3.2649. The test took me 12 minutes to complete, minus 0.1565, times 135 beats per minute, which was my heart rate at the end of the test. Lastly, the VO2 max would equal 57.18 MLS times kg divided by time.